said it in past videos, I'll say it in this video, and I'll say it in future videos. The True Order is my favorite faction within Alchemy Stars, so you should already know that I was a big fan of this recent event. From seeing almost all the active playable members, even a new character who we know eventually is going to be playable in the future, to getting an actual proper look into how that faction works. Before this event even started, I was getting the same vibes as from the second half of the Ocean event we did. And I was right. Going into the world given a separate unique art style, dealing with chess piece enemies, it was all coming together. And the True Order being involved with this as well, how convenient. But joking aside, there are a few things that we can look back on that I just found was very interesting. First thing I want to get out of the way is us finally getting a more thorough look and introduction to the True Orders and its members. After all, this is the first event where it actually becomes more focused on what the faction is about and the members. First, I want to talk a bit about two of the three newest playable members, May and Lenore. Now, I'll admit, May isn't exactly my favorite member of the Order. In fact, I didn't honestly care that much about her role in the story. Not saying that I hated her, she just didn't necessarily click for me on her own. And I say on her own because when relating with her sister Lenore, things get a little bit more interesting. Not only are they sisters who join the True Order together, but come to find out that their mother was also a member as well when looking into their files. Honestly, thinking back on it, probably should have been my first guess when finding out that she knew Gillis when they were both trapped in the theater. It was a crazy reveal to read up on, and with Lenore, we still don't know how she became a mannequin in the first place. Was it due to the theater, or was there another higher power involved? Was she killed and then turned to one? Or maybe she got turned to one while on the verge of death? There's still a lot of secrets that needs to be revealed. Not to mention, if May Lenore's mom was a member of the Order, what about the dad? Wasn't no mention about him at all. We don't even know if they have the same dad or not. Again, lots of things revealed and a lot more that needs to be answered. Now, moving on to the faction itself, it was interesting getting a mention at how the inner faction within True Order does things. First faction, pretty much the most religious out of everyone in the Order, dedicating their all for whatever god they follow and practicing the faction's teaching. The second faction, technically to simplify it all, they're the main ones wishing to know all the secrets that the world provides. Although what truth they seek varies from person to person. Hell, honestly, this would probably be the group that I would join, being how I'm always curious looking up on myths and whatnot. But that's a different topic. And then finally, as stated by Foss, there are those who pretty much aren't involved in any faction or just members of the Order. Pretty straightforward if you ask me. This event pretty much goes to show how different the True Order are in comparison to other factions. Having their own belief and way of doing things, they're truly a unique bunch. How I see it, the truth can be just about anything at this point. Whether it be a concrete goal of the faction or the individuals, all of it can lead to some crazy end goal by the end of it. Then the last thing I want to talk about, the Manor of Truth, a very mysterious place holding many secrets and illusions. Now, right from the get-go, you knew the Manor of Truth had to be related to the True Order. After all, the first thing you spot when uncovering the secret entrance is their symbol. But something stated by Foss I find surprising. Every member there had randomly received an invitation to the Manor but don't know who. Nor were they even aware of the Manor before arriving. Now, you could say that Victoria probably knows something being the leader and all, but for now, we're left in the dark about this place. Either way, you have a lot of strange things about the place that catches your attention. Many books containing knowledge of who knows what, and the place itself being surrounded by a higher power. You have to let go a little bit of your sanity to even find the Manor. This place really gets you more curious about what type of faction True Order is, and how far their influence might have spread. After all, it's like a secret base built within Lumopolis who pretty much shown to hate them the most. It couldn't have just popped up anywhere as somebody had to make it. And it's kind of hard to think that somebody made this place without anyone realizing. To further the question, have there been True Order members all this time keeping things on the low within Lumopolis? And if so, how long have they been around? And just how were they able to make this place anyways? Not to mention there's still the Wonderland Theater, a place that just feels far more out of the ordinary than the Manor. Piecing together what we've experienced so far, this could all be related to the god that the first faction heavily believes in, a deity that possessed great power. Could explain why Lenore was able to turn into a real person. I tell you, this entire place got a lot of secrets to it. It's just crazy to think that there's more likely a deeper influence with the True Order than what we've seen. And with that, I wrap it up here. Like I said, I really enjoy getting more involved with the True Order. They continue to fascinate me with every appearance, and I can't wait to see more. But what about y'all? How did y'all like the event? Or is there something you wish to have seen more of? Leave a comment on what you think, and hope to see you guys next time. Peace.